Now then, my friends, I'm once again in New York City, and if you are visiting here on a shoestring and your budget is tight but you still want to have an amazing time, then you have come to the right place, because I'm going to show you the New York High Line, a converted New York Central Railroad that's been converted into an astoundingly beautiful park. So let's go.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
The High Line is a 2.33 kilometre, 1.5 miles long elevated linear park greenway and rail trail created on a former New York Central Railroad spur on the west side of Manhattan in New York City. The High Line is one of New York City's most popular and distinctive parks.
The sky is blue, the sun is high.
This really is truly amazing. So much greenery in the middle of a metropolis. Just look at these doors.
Sitting here on my own, I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll.
Okay, a few facts for you here. Since opening, the High Line has become an icon of contemporary landscape architecture. The original street-level railroad that covered this area was constructed in the mid-19th century. It resulted in so many accidents and fatalities that stretches of the 10th and 11th Avenue became known as Death Avenue. The ensuing decades brought continuing mayhem, and in 1929 the West Side Improvement Project was implemented. It called for the construction of an elevated railway lines and elimination of street level lines, the last of which were removed from the 11th Avenue in 1941.
And to me that's alright. To me that's alright.
So as I said, you're on the west side of Manhattan. Right over that side is New Jersey. You can see the W Hotel there, which is Hoboken, which is where I've just come from. Now we're going to walk the whole of the High Line and take a look at what it's got to offer. I'll tell you a few facts along the way.
I spend my days just dreaming about you. Well, now that's just what I will do. I'm telling you.
So you can see the tracks right down here, look.
I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. You know, to me that's alright.
So we're looking down into the meatpacking district here, and also at the end there you've got the Apple store and Chelsea Markets, which is a really, really good place to visit. If you get a chance in your diary, make sure that you put Chelsea Markets in there. Anyway, we haven't got time for this, let's keep moving.
Sitting here on my own, I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright.
The elevated line, which opened in 1934, rose to 9 metres, that's 30 feet above the street level. Over the decades, however, interstate trucking began to compete with and eventually replaced the service of the line's cargo trains. According to High Line historians, the last train to operate on the tracks in 1980 carried 3 cars loaded with frozen turkeys.
Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright. the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright.
This is absolutely amazing. It's really nice to see so much greenery in the middle of a metropolis. It really is. And if you are coming to New York, like I say, this is free. Okay, you might have to pay for a drink or an ice cream along the way, but unless you bring your own. Just look at the seating area. You can literally sit and just watch the traffic. That's crazy. Let's go down there and see what view there is through that window. Come on. How great is that? You can come here, bring some packed lunch, sit there and watch the day go by. Right, let's get a move on. It is really busy, I have to say. Very popular.
The sky is blue, the sun is high. Sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn.
Founded in 1999 by community residents, Friends of the High Line fought for the High Line's preservation and transformation at a time when the historic structure was under threat of demolition. Repurposing the railway into an urban park began in 2006, with the first phase opening in 2009 and the second phase opening in 2011. Now the third and final phase was opened to the public on September the 21st, 2014. The High Line actually was inspired by the 4.8 kilometre long, 3 mile long promenade Plantée, tree-lined walkway, a similar project in Paris which was completed in 1993.
Maybe I should take a stroll, and to me that's alright. To me that's alright. I spend my days just dreaming about you.
So if it is too much for you to do in one go and you haven't got the energy, there are a lot of seating areas around and places where you can get food and drinks and also shop at arty kind of places as well and pick up some gifts to take back home.
On my own, I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I...
Oh wow, look at this. They've taken some brickwork and actually made a piece of artwork out of it. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Look. That is how to make a feature of things. Just check this out. I'm guessing you get the best view on the bridge that looks over it. That's why everybody's going up to the top of it. Let's take a look. Now that is a way to park cars if you're short on space. Right, let's carry on. It's getting warm.
To me, that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll.
So many different species of plants here. I've seen some mint as well, which is quite nice.
To me, that's alright. I spend my day
Some eastern red cedar there.
without you. Well, now that's just what I will do. I'm telling you, the sky is blue, the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me, that's all.
This is a very, very busy, popular place, I have to say. This is absolutely phenomenal. You see, you don't have to spend money to have fun and go places. There are lots and lots of free things to do that are just amazing. There's even some wild ginger down there. I mean, there are so many different species of plant right in the heart of New York City. Look at these little places where you can just sit down.
Yeah, and there's one opening up over there. That's
Just a great little place here where you can just sit down, right down here.
And she's also sneaking out.
And you can just sit and watch the world go by.
Thank you. Okay. No, these are now here. Or else they're brown. Oh, yes, brown.
but no time for that. Because we have got to do the rest of the High Line. Oh, I'm going to sit down for a minute and have a drink. Okay, enough resting. Let's carry on. What amazing greenery, nestled between astounding architecture. Unbelievable. So if you wanted to come and visit and take a walk along the High Line, the park is open daily from 7 AM to 7 PM in winter, until 10 PM in spring and fall, and until 11 PM in summer, except for the interim walkway west of 11th Avenue, which is open until dusk. I think we're almost at the end of it now. Let's go and have a look. So if anything takes your interest along the way and you want to go down there, there are elevators along the way, so you can get off and explore. I actually did a vlog yesterday, if you look at my last vlog, the vessel at Hudson Yards, and it's right here. So you could literally do both of these at the same time. Do the vessel at Hudson Yards and then come down on here onto the High Line. I mean, it's right here. This is what I did yesterday. So there you go, two things right next to each other that are absolutely free of charge. Anyway, I think there's a little bit more of the High Line. Let's carry on. And here we are, right at the end of the High Line. That is a fantastic walk, absolutely free, and I would highly recommend it. Just take a look around here. Right at the end here as well, you get an absolutely amazing view of all the streets of Manhattan. Take a look. So that was the High Line in Manhattan, New York, absolutely free, highly recommend it. Make sure you put that on your list of things to do in New York City that are free. Anyway, that's the end of my vlog for today. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
I'm in a New York state of mind.